This now is the captain, another man nice to see back in the championship round, Owen Washburn, two former PBR champions going back-to-back. Owen is on the bull. Cash from Don Kish, veteran bull since 1996 on the PBR.
He's an 11-year-old bull. This bull, you just think, because of his age, he'd be done. And this bull just is still rated, but actually he's the #1 rated bull. Here's this event, 46.2, and Owen Washburn is left-handed, and that should work. He's always going to go to the left. Only one right-hander's ever stayed on this bull. He's a son of a world champion, Mr. T. He's a 1998 PBR Bull of the finals, and this has just been a great bull for a long, long time.
Been out for 8 years. Only 5 men have reached the whistle on him, and all 5 for 91 points or better.
There's only been a couple of bulls with this kind of longevity that Cash has put together in the PBR. He's going to ride him.
To the left, finally a big bull for a big guy, and the captain is back.
He is back, but he's underneath that bull in a bad position, scrambling. He saves his assets, and he's going to be all right. Owen Washburn has put together 2 very impressive rides. You got to give him credit, but you can't say enough about Don Kish and this great bull, Cash. It's just a crime that he wasn't Pro Rodeo Bull of the Year, and he doesn't go to enough PBRs really to get the votes. He only goes to 3 or 4 events out of the season. This is going to be huge.
It is huge for Owen Washburn, who only had 7 qualified rides prior to this. Now not only does he have his 8th, but he's tied for the high-marked ride of the year. 92.5 points, 179.5, and he takes the lead.
He's a world champion and one of only 7 men who have earned over $1 million in the PBR. Look at that. All he needs, Tough, is an 87 on Cash.
And no question, if he makes the whistle, he's going to be 87 unless he's just completely on the side out of control. But Owen, what he has to do is be careful. And you see Greg Potter, he's in the lead looking on, and he's a little bit nervous right now. But what Owen has to do, he has to be careful that he doesn't get too far to the inside of the spin. And that's, you know, that's a little bit of been his problem this year, just overriding, getting a little bit too far to the inside when they're coming into his hands.
His other problem that he admitted to, that if a bull wasn't of legendary status, he couldn't pump himself up for that ride. But there's no problem with this kind of a bull. He's an 11-year-old bull. Few bulls have bucked longer, better than Cash and Don Kish, a son of a world champion bull. Still cranking out 90-plus point rides. Owen Washburn just 2 weeks ago had the worst string of buck-offs. He was in jeopardy of moving out of the top 45. He's going to win this event.
Great job by Owen Washburn on truly one of the best bulls in the history of the sport.
Absolutely.
I mean, this is a bull that, you know, he was around when I was around, which seems like, you know, forever ago. This is just a perfect bull that every guy that has ever ridden bulls would love to get on this bull. He gives you a chance to be 90 points, and he does the same thing each and every time. Bucks hard, kicks over his head, around to the left, and just a super bull and a great bull ride.
Take a look at the sportsmanship you'll find in professional bull riding. The leader was Greg Potter, but you can see he is so happy to see Owen Washburn make such a big ride. Got to give credit to him. It was a perfect ride, and a 93 score will win him his first event of the season. And Owen Washburn continues to add to his $1 million status as one of the greatest bull riders in bull riding history.
In what was one of the best short rounds I have seen ever at the PBR, Owen impresses us one more time with that ride on Cash. Now, before you said this was important because it was for the money. What were you thinking when you were on the bull?
You know, he was trying me, seemed like the whole time. I was over there a little bit too far, and I ended up, you know, on most ranked bulls like him, you spend all your time trying to get there. I was spending most of mine trying to get out.
So in the process of riding, you were actually trying to compensate and correct yourself?
Yeah, I got over there too much. I mean, on bulls like him, you know what they're going to do. I got over there too much and spent all my time trying to get back to center, you know, and I hats off to that bull and Don Kish, and I needed a win. I haven't had a win since I got my sponsors, Acme Boots and American Hats and Cinch, and I was just proud to finally get one. It was starting looking pretty bleak.
Well, they knew the man that they were working with. Congratulations, Owen Washburn, tonight's winner.